I don't know how people do this. It's so difficult to film yourself drawing, but I'm gonna try. Welcome to Ordinary but Extra. I'm Jen. It's the next day after the last episode. I'm going to test out these plant color crayons by Artemis, made in Germany. This is what they look like. I love the way that they have them presented in here. I think it's really cool. Let's see what I can do with these. I'm just gonna do this lovely arrangement that I have in this piece of pottery that I like, and I'm just gonna try it. First I think I'm gonna swatch them this side. Oh, that's red. So this is kind of a more purpley pink kind of color. This is more of a red. Oh, that's definitely like a reddish brown. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of similar to this color. It's just a straight yellow. You would not know that by looking at this. It's interesting. That is a very light yellow. Don't even know what this is. Oh, it's such a nice green. Wow, that is a really awesome green. I love that. It's so 70s. That's like, looks like a grayish green. That's kind of like a cornflower blue. I like that, great, like a grayish purple. And then here's more of a violet. Oh, interesting. I'm just doing kind of a loose thing here. If you use the corners, it gets kind of dark. But then if you use the sides, it's kind of like has that shady, like, kind of look to it. This studio pottery piece that I bought at probably a Goodwill. I just love it. I just love it. It's got a signature on the bottom, I think, but I just really like it. It's kind of like, you know, sometimes you find like amateur pottery, but it's like, this person is really talented. That's kind of how I feel about this piece. There's really no pink, so I'm just gonna go like super light with this pinkish purple color. This is my bouquet of ranunculus I got with my grandson at Trader Joe's. It's my favorite flower. I don't know about this green. I feel like this is going to be too dark, but I'm just going to work with what I have here. It's hard to get all these little stems out there. And then to try to get kind of like all these leafy things. So now I'm going to do a little bit more of this since this pot is very orange. And there's this big like cut down this part here. And I'm gonna make these like, they're like handles, but there's not really much of a hole in there. It's kind of funny because it's like, they're kind of useless, but I think they totally make the piece, so I really like that. So the corners really get those lines really nice, but I wonder once the corners are all gone, how good that would be. I wonder if they're smudgeable at all. Not really, kind of like crayons. Get this side kind of darker so it looks shaded. Honestly, these are kind of a pain in the butt to work with. Not probably something that I would use on a regular basis, but it's fun to check them out. Now this area is not purple, but since I don't have any gray or black or anything, I'm gonna try to do this dark portion here. Kind of like a smoky looking area. So coloring over the colors that are already on there is nearly impossible. So I don't like that. It's, yeah, they don't layer really at all. So that's not fun to do. And I think I'm going to use this green to make some shadowy sections up here. So I'm going to go a little bit darker with this. Just try to get some of those little like layers in there. But like I said, once the corners are gone, it's not easy. This one's kind of facing the other way. I think I'm gonna go in with this red and just do a little bit of some little edges on the petals that are A little darker, but boy, it's hard to color over the existing stuff. So this is horrible. It's just the worst. But let me see if I can just sort of throw down a little background to make it pop a little bit. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Just get a shadow there. It's so bad. Oh my God. I'll do like a all right, there you have it. Nailed it. So, can you see me? Don't buy these. Yeah, they're not fun to work with, and this looks okay, but personally, I would have rather drawn this with Crayola crayons. So, Artemis plant color crayons, made in Germany, not worth $7. Thanks for joining me. This was fun. See you in the next one.